Back to this article again, but this is an updated one that happened today. As you guys know, working from home, how she has low keystrokes, and then she's getting sacked and not being attending to a computer. She's claiming that, I'm having personal issues, mental health breakdown, whatever how it is. I'm not here to argue. All right. I'm gonna close this advertisement. So that's her. I'll explain a bit more about this picture. All right, just based on the picture and the video. But this is where it really struck me to make the video of this. As you read here, she's average, the keystroke is not making days. They also mentioned about her not meeting deadlines or whatever how it is. I'm not here to judge, alright? I'm not here to say what's wrong or what's right. A company, there's a reason why you have to work, and working from home is being targeting. And this sort of stories, it's not going to be one, it's going to be a very big trend. Just to kick people out of the working from home, and just to have coming back to the office maximum to have 4 days a week. That's what they're trying to do nowadays, or they try to threaten those who are resign or whatever.
Tomorrow afternoon.
So we have like that, starting days late or not clocking on and clocking out. People got lazy. When they work from home, you don't have that drive to work through. That is another separate issue, but I'm trying to stay focused why I made this video. The Cyber Activity Review found that the days that she logged on record that 0 strokes over 117 hours on October. Okay, working from home now, she's claiming that she did not believe this data for a minute, thought she'd not provide proof of the unreliability. The reason why this last sentence really hit me the most is the fact that when I was studying in university, I failed. Just to let you guys know, it was a social work course. And I remember I was doing three units as a part-time student, and there was I think it's one or two of the units I failed. I think one of them, and obviously you have big assessments, and obviously overall of your assessments, your semester, if you don't reach your mark of 50%, you fail the course. That's the way how it is. But during that time, I'll explain the reason why I've been targeted. And that's why I'm very vocal on my channel. I don't care about views. It's the fact that I was having, when you at that particular unit, you go to a class, that lectures, and you have to turn your phone on and be linked with what the educator is talking about. Obviously, there was no clock in and clock out for attendance. But based on her observation with her eyes and as well with the technology, claiming that I've only attended 54%, which I was disbelieved. I was like, no, that's not true. I was there, but I just sat at the back. I just don't want to be at the front. So she's making that claim. But anyways, I'll get to the topic. During the lectures, there was like questionnaires randomly, all right? And then she popped it up, then all of us has to engage. She's measured that on me because I was using an old phone. Because at that time, I was still stubborn. I wanted the old phone so I can focus more on, basically like just more study focus instead of going through social media, X, Y, and Z. And the phone, or at times, able to work with the questionnaires or not. So when you have like that, but also you can pretty much go through tutorial lectures, videos, and whatever. I wasn't an international student or anything like that. And she, and obviously when I failed my subject, and obviously I went to the office, explained, and to redeem, no, why I should deserve to go back and have a second chance, X, Y, and Z. And she claimed that, no, you've attended 54%. Why are you skipping days, this and that? So long story short, the reason why I've been weaved off is because I made a big complaint on I don't know what you guys call it. Is it I believe it's the I was studying social work. What do you say? The course coordinator, or I don't know. There's a course coordinator of the fundamental of the entire social work on that department. I've made a complaint against her, and on her position of 20 years, and later on she resigned, and obviously I made a big complaint. I was saying big complaint, but there was a student feedback, and I was the one of them who made a complaint, and that's why they want to weave me off, because I wasn't aligned their views for the lefty ideology, because at that time I wasn't really aware or acknowledged with the PC culture, and I got weaved off by doing that. Very, that journey, I was studying my head off. I thought I'll go to social work, and that's what I'm trying to say in this video. So when you have like that, and when I look at her, based on this, I go back to the article. When I look at her, whether this photo was Photoshop or being filtered, I could tell you straight away that she must have been a very difficult staff to handle or communicate, because of, when I went to the video, she's very westy, so you could tell it's very hard to get rid of. And in Australia or Western world, it's hard to get rid of staff. And I think it was the journey to wanting to get rid of her, regardless if her work performance great or not great, based on I don't think she's very lefty or PC in the workplace. Maybe she's starting a lot of waves of troubles or X, Y, and Z, and obviously used the technology data to weave her off. I think that was the reason why. And I could, based on this image, right, I could tell there's a bit of boss bitch mentality from her. Nails for that long, and eyebrows, and then the heavy makeup, like I said, and eyelashes, whatever. Regardless, she's in her late 30s and behaving like that. Regardless what her age or this and that, she's not acting her late 30s. She's acting like a boss bitch or something, something like that. That's what I can judgmental on that side. And like I said, I hope I'm wrong. Maybe it's a difficult person to deal with in the workplace, but for 18 years, of course, the company could not sack her or whatever. But probably this is a great opportunity to sack her. Maybe she's a foul mouth and just company wants to, maybe she did something really bad on the company, maybe try to expose something or whatever to make her lead to this. Because why would a story like this to be on the media? Unless she voluntary, but which she claimed that she wasn't voluntary, because why you blast my face around the world? Now the whole world knows about me. Now she can't get a job anymore. So that's what I'm saying in this video. And yeah,